And for me, I'm always going to make time for lashes. I have to. I have to have a lash unless, I don't know. If I put on makeup, I'm wearing a lash, period. What's up, beauties? Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we're doing this 5-minute effortless mom beat, and we're using affordable drugstore products to do that. And if you're a busy mom like myself and you still want to look put together effortlessly and you want to save money and save time, then this video is for you. So let's go ahead and hop right into the look. Okay, beauties, so I found a better setup for our makeup. I was starting to feel like my makeup wasn't reading the same. Like, this is how it looks in person, and it wasn't giving that on camera. And I'm like, what is going on with my lighting? And I figured it out. Doing my makeup in my bathroom, that's not working because it's making the makeup look, I don't know. You'll just have to go and watch the last video and let me know down below what you think the makeup looks like opposed to how it looks like now. I decided to just come and get in natural light and not do a ring light in my bathroom. So I hope that this makeup looks 10 times better and actually reads the way I want it to read on camera. I was having a hard time, you guys. I'm like, why is my makeup looking crusty? Why is it looking crusty? The lighting is everything. So whenever you're doing your makeup, if you want to test how your makeup is really looking, come and get in some natural light after you put it on. Then you'll be able to see like what you need, where you need it. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop into the products. So as you can tell by the video, we're going to be using affordable products. This is going to be a quick everyday get ready with me, nothing too crazy. If you are a busy mom like myself, then you don't have a whole lot of time to be playing in makeup, but you still want to look put together and beautiful. So that's what this look is going to be today. So I went ahead and did my skincare with the Good Molecules products. I love their products. They are affordable but effective. Their products are made in Korea, so that should tell you something right there. But this is a short that I made giving a little bit more details about the products, and we will be using the products in the future. So make sure you go look at the short and give it some love to give you some more information about the skincare that we use to prep our skin for the look today. So jumping right into our look, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. foundation, and this is the Hydro Glow Liquid Filtered Foundation. And I'm going to use this on the perimeters of my face because I feel like this is a little dark for me, but because I also feel like my makeup has been looking a little too light, we are going to just go like that. I just basically drew a big circle around my face because we're going to use concealer in the center of the face. And I'm also going to go down the sides of my nose first with this foundation. Now, I do love the applicator. The applicator is like a little loofah. So I do love that. It goes on very smooth. And guess what? This foundation is very, very lightweight. So you don't have to worry about, you know, whether or not you're putting on too much and if it's going to look cakey, because it's a very medium coverage concealer. I'm going to be using my Tarte dense brush like this. I got it a while back. You can use whatever you have, and we're just going to go ahead and work in that foundation. And I'm not going to pull it too high. I'm going to go around my mouth, but I'm not going to go underneath my eyes because I want to leave that layer of skin open for my concealer because we are doing a natural look. So we don't want it to be too cakey looking, you know what I mean? So we're gonna go ahead and leave that open, go down the sides of the nose real quick. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so already my skin is looking better. Like I said, my makeup has been looking so light on camera. I'm like, nah. Okay, so moving right along, we're going to be using the NYX Can't Stop One Stop Concealer. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. This concealer dries so fast. Now, is it my favorite concealer? No. It's not, because it dries so fast and it's super matte, like super matte. So I'm going to take my beauty blender with some Evian water, spray her. that's done, let's use the Pixie Glow Mist to soften up this beauty blender. Now you have to work fast because we're already drying over here. And I'm going to go underneath my eyes just like that with the concealer. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and set my eyelids with it as well. Go down the sides of the nose because we're going to give it like a low-key snatching underpainting kind of idea. Let's do the other side. I'm gonna go underneath my brows as well. Now this is a quick look, you guys. This is not going to be a full beat. This is a quick, on the go, mom friendly look, okay? This is just quick. And I like to use the Beauty Blender because when it comes to quick makeup, the Beauty Blender is going to give you exactly what you want, okay? So we're gonna blend everything in. And as you can see, it looks super natural. Now I'm going to go underneath my jawline with the concealer to just kind of underpaint just a little bit. And let's do it a little bit right there. Now you can use a brush for this or you can use your Beauty Blender, but because we are doing a quick look, we're going to use a Beauty Blender so we don't have to worry about switching out our tool. So you're just going to press it right underneath. Use the side of the Beauty Blender. And you see kind of I'm making this face like that. That kind of makes the jawline a little bit more prevalent so you can see exactly where you need to undercut. So that looks good to me. So I want to apologize, you guys, about how the makeup has been looking. I'm a makeup artist by trade, and even though I am retired, I still am very critical of my makeup. You know what I mean? I want to make sure that the looks that I'm giving you guys are reading exactly the way that they should read, and that is giving what it needs to give. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it has to give what it needs to give. Okay, so we're going to be using, I always like to go and blend any harsh lines that we might have with nothing on the brush. Just kind of blending any harsh lines that the concealer may have made. Okay, so that's that on that. Now let's go ahead and use our Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the color Sun Beige 310. I'm going to be using a fluffy brush. Actually, I'm going to use a sponge first on this side and a brush first on this side so you can see the difference. I feel like they kind of come out the same. I don't know. That's just me. I don't really see a difference, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see together. I'm also gonna set my eyelids. Okay, so that's set with that. Let's set it with the brush. Knock off some powder. And we're just stippling it underneath. Set the eyelids. Set the brows too. And down the sides of the nose. I don't know. I can't tell the difference. You guys let me know which one you like the best. Brush, sponge. All right, so for the remainder of the face, I'm going to set everywhere where I basically set the concealer. I'm gonna go over it with this powder. Try to use the least amount of tools you possibly can. That will save you a whole lot of time. Okay, next up, we're going to be using the Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC Cosmetics. This is not in the drugstore, but let me just say it's really hard for me to find foundation powders in the drugstore that actually look good. So if you want something in your kit that you have to splurge on, I would definitely say this is a good splurge. This is the Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC Cosmetics. This is in the color, I think, Deep or either Darkest Deep. I got it from the makeup stand out here in Japan. So the color is in Japanese. So I need to translate it. But I basically just picked up the darkest one they had. And I'm going all over the remainder of my face to set that e.l.f. foundation. Move hair. Okay, we're gonna go in circular motions. Feel free to go over that other powder because it is kind of light. Go down the side of our nose. Now, one of the things that I love to use is this True complexion color palette by Black Radiance. We love this. I'm going to use all of it. I'm gonna use the contour, I'm going to use the sculpt, and the highlight. So first, let's go ahead and use the contour, and we're gonna use that for our crease color right here. Look how cute that is already. And I'm just using a fluffy brush and making like windshield wiper motions like that to kind of create some depth. Like that, okay. Honestly, what I should have did is use the sculpting color first and layered it, but that's okay. We'll use the sculpting color right here on the lid, and I'm using a fluffy brush for that as well. If you want to go out back and blend with the sculpt color, you can. See how that just kind of blends everything so seamlessly? That's pretty. That's pretty. Okay, put the sculpt on the lid and then blend it out on the top where you see that line so that there is no harsh lines. Now, you can go down the sides of your nose to give you a little bit of a contour. I don't like my contour to be too crazy. Now we're going to use the color sculpt and contour back and forth like this. Go back and forth with a fluffy brush. And I'm gonna go on my cheeks like that, okay? So back and forth, a little bit of the contour on the bottom of my chin. Okay, now let's use the highlight. I'm using a fluffy brush for the highlight. This is the brush 133 by MAC Cosmetics, and I'm just going to touch the highest planes of my cheekbones with that to give us a little bit of a glow. You don't want too much, and a little bit down the nose, a little bit on the eyelids, like a wash of color, nothing too crazy. And on the other one. Now what I like to usually do is take my sponge that I use and define the nose a little bit more. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and add some mascara. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. This is one of the best mascaras that I've ever used in terms of volume. If you want volume for your lashes, this is going to give you volume. Let's do a little bit on the bottom. You guys, this makeup already looks better. It already looks better. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I forgot to use the blush. Okay, we are going to use the blush. We're going to put it on top. We're going to put it right on top, right here. Typically, creams and powders tend to separate. I haven't had that problem with this one. That's why I kind of like it. I feel like it's easy to use on top of powder. Look at that. Y'all, it's easy to use on top of powder. I love that. And it looks good on top of the highlighter. So you don't have that gold look. I am taking it up a bit. That's cute. Now, but you're going to have to set it a little bit with the powder, or else it's going to move around on you. So we're just going to just set it a little at the top. Okay, underneath the eyes, because we don't want it to be too shiny. I have large pores, so I don't want it to be too shiny right here. But yes, that looks good. So for the next step, we're going to use Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. Now, NYX Cosmetics has one as well. I'll put that on the screen. If you want an affordable brow tint, I like to tint my brows because I feel like it makes the makeup look more lifted and fresh, and I don't like harsh brows, so I feel like it softens the face whenever you tint your brows a little. That's just my opinion. I've tinted my brows for like, I don't know, years. Once I realized that I like my brows tinted, that's how I like my makeup, I never really stopped. And especially when I wear my hair blonde, whew, baby, we are tinting those brows. Another brow item that I like is also by NYX. So NYX Cosmetics is a great substitute for ABH. And I'm basically taking a little bit of this color and going outer parts of my brow like that, just a little bit. Because I don't have a tail, I cut my tail off because I like my brows to be kind of high. If you have time, go back over it with the brow gel to make it look a little bit more natural. If you have a little bit more time, get some concealer, put it on the back of your hand, and clean up underneath the brow just a little bit right here. And press it down with your hand to make it look more natural, okay? Like that, guys, okay? Just like that. We're gonna go in with the lips. You can use Raw Sugar, it's one of my favorites. Now we're going to use Milani's lipstick, and this is in the shade Pink Frost. I'm just putting it right in the center. I don't want frost everywhere. Then we're gonna use Milani's lipstick in the color Sensual. And I know you're probably wondering why I didn't use a actual lip pencil, because NYX lip pencil, that the brown, it's not dark enough for me. So I typically use Chestnut, but I don't have any. I ordered it for the Sephora sale and it's on the way, so I just have been using the lipstick for now. It's not, you know, the best, but it works. Clean the bottom up with some concealer. So this is Milani's lip gloss, and this is a lip plumper as well. It's called Keep It Full. It's in the color Moonlight. So one more thing I want to do, because I'm extra, I'm going to take the highlight and pop it right here. Can you see the difference? The Pixie Glow Mist. Take a fan, cool you off. I have been loving this wig by RPG Show. It's a glueless wig, so you don't have to worry about glue. You basically could just tack it on and go. It has a drawstring in the back that you can pull for a tight fit. Okay, and you're ready to roll, and you're ready to roll out of the house. Now, if you have a little bit more time, you can add some lashes to this look, and it can elevate the look a little bit more if you have a little bit more time. So let me show you what that looks like. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna always pop on lashes. I'm always going to make time for my lash. So now you see the difference between no lashes with just mascara and lashes. These are the Ardell lashes in Wispy. I will definitely put them on the screen. All right, beauties. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this look. I hope that you found this look to be easy and effortless. I hope that you learned some things. If you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comment section. And of course, everything that we use for this easy, effortless, on-the-go, beauty, affordable look, this look is all the things. It's hitting all the points. It's flawless. It's effortless. It's affordable. It's totally beginner friendly. It's mom approved. Look. This is a good look, okay? And you can always shop my Amazon storefront for everything that we use today. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and make sure that you press subscribe to become a beauty, because over here we are shedding light on self-care and beauty while embracing the journey of motherhood. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, beautiful.